I thought of skipping the details of removing the rust and polishing the hammer, but I didn't want to show you that this is what I used here to remove the rust. It's a evapor rust. Just dipped it in there for 24 hours, which afterwards I hit it with the wheel here, with the wire wheel, and once it was all done, I hit it with the buffing wheel to give it a nice shine. So grab a cup of coffee or a glass of wine and enjoy the video. Okay, got my 1/4 inch. This is what I'm going to be using. Here we go. I wanted to show you guys all the leather pieces that I took out of this Estwing hammer. They were made out of leather. I don't know if you could see it well, but it was so, they gotten so brittle. Look, can you hear it? The way it's going to look like, I want to have the middle insert, and then this is going to be sandwiched in between the two cherry pieces of wood. So it's going to look it's going to have a nice contrast. Okay, let's go my first hole. I already put a pin in there. And just spray this a little bit. Go. This is what I'm using. Seccorp. Give this a try. Mix. So yeah, here it is, all clamped up. I think I put enough clamps. Looks okay. It's been 24 hours since I applied the epoxy. Go. Perfect. Can you see it? I traced out the outline of the metallic hammer. I'll know where the metal is. Next one. So I did the rough with the belt sander just to get the shape more or less. It's pretty aggressive. I had to be going very gently. I was basing myself on the shape of this handle that I've done. I was tracing it out, but you kind of start winging it after a while because you don't see the outlines anymore. So it comes like a freestyle carving. Getting it wet just to lift the wood fibers, absorb the water. Okay, so now I'm gonna etch my logo onto my hammer. This is an etcher that I did. I'll probably do a video on this one of these days. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You got etch and mark. Difference being that etch will actually carve into the metal, and once it's carved in, you come and mark it and it makes it black, and you'll get to see that. So let me just hook this up and show you how I do this. So here are the basic ingredients that I use to do my solution for electro etching. All it is salt. This is what I have in my hand, is pickling salt, and you need some water, and that's all there is to it. Just make sure that you saturate the water quite a bit. Oh, that probably is enough. And a bit of water. You don't need a lot. That's probably about enough. And now we just stir it. So I got my stencil ready with my logo. I should get to see it really well, but yeah, so it's a vinyl stencil. So then we just cover up a little bit more on the metal, make sure that our solution does not touch the metal. Got the fan going. Now we're going to connect one of these leads to the hammer. Make sure that we ground it. Now we're going to take some Q-tips and we're going to dip it inside our solution. Make sure it's not dripping too much. Then I'll take my other lead and all I do is connect it so it's touching the cotton, the wet cotton, and then I want to put this to etch. Put it aside. Let me see if I can zoom in here for you guys. You see how it's turning black? Now we finish etching, so now I'm gonna put it to mark. Now I'm gonna darken it up. Can you see the bubbles? So now we're done. Nice little machine. I got my little fan here making sure that it doesn't heat up too much inside. This is the air intake. Let's see how it turned out. Can you see the logo? Came up pretty neat, I think. Can you see my brass pin? Yeah. Alright, the moment I've been waiting for. Finishing up the wood. Got my logo. I don't know if you can see it. Can you hear it? So yeah, so what I like using is this true oil. It says for gun stock finish. Pretty cool. I used it on my knife handles, and it comes out really nice. It won't get easily scratched. and I like it's nice and shiny, smooth, and that's one of the reasons why I went with this shape of my handle, to really make sure that even though it's gonna be a slippery surface, it's not gonna go flying. It's an oil substance, so you just rub the oil with your hands, with your fingers. Look, can you see it's a bit oily? There we go. Look at that. So the way you're supposed to do this is you rub it in. Make sure it gets deep inside the pores. And just keep rubbing it until it starts becoming tacky. It's an oil. This is really cool. I love this finish. Apply it a few times. Okay, that should be good enough for the first time around. Really beautiful. You get to see the brass pins that I put, which you can also see here on the head. All right, let's let it dry overnight. Yeah, so the handle itself, what it is, it's a two-position handle. This one here will be more for like when you want to do some fine hammering of sorts, like small little nails or something. And this one here is more for like a power hammering, when you get the full swing. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.